What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW SportsTalkShow, where every fan is welcome. Today we're talking about the Indianapolis Colts and the problem with not having a veteran wide receiver. The Indianapolis Colts don't have a wide receiver that's over the age of 25, and those two wide receivers aren't even really proven. Ashton, Dulin, and KeKe Coute are 25, but then you look at the rest of the guys, Parris Campbell, Michael Pittman, Mike Strawn, they're like 24. Alec Pierce is a rookie. DeMichael Harris is young. Mike Strawn is really young. All of these guys are so young. There is no veteran to mentor them on the field. You have Reggie Wayne, and Chris Ballard expects Reggie Wayne to be able to be that veteran that the Colts wide receiver room supposedly lacks. Now, off field, he is really a veteran wide receiver. He's not too far away from playing back in 2015. You know, he did take a break for quite some time, but he still did some like podcasting, some of that kind of stuff. Twitter, he was active. He was very active on Twitter. But you need someone on the field. You need someone that is currently playing to be a veteran leadership for this team. Yeah, Reggie Wayne can do it, but he can't go on the field. His playing days are over. He's not going to play, even though he's very respected. And we all know what he did in his career. He had a very good career with the Indianapolis Colts. He had a very long career. And what sucks is, there's no veteran in this room. And without a guy to really mentor them who is playing currently, puts a dent in this room. Now, having Matt Ryan really does help as well. He knows how to get young wide receivers ready. He's worked with young wide receivers, all the time. Of course, you're a quarterback, you're always going to work with young guys. But having a guy with as much experience as Matt Ryan will hopefully make up for it. Now, if we had a guy like Carson Wentz last year and then didn't have a veteran wide receiver, then I would be much more worried. Now, does this mean we should bring T.Y. Hilton back? We need to bring any veteran in right now. I don't care if it's T.Y. I don't care if it's Julio. I don't care if it's Keelan Cole or, one of those guys. We need a veteran, even D.D. Westbrook. We need a veteran wide receiver who's been in the league for a while, who can help show the ropes on the field, not just, as a coach. You need someone playing with you. You need someone to see the field on the field with you. Yeah, I get it. The coach is going to watch tape, but he's not there in that moment. And veteran wide receivers build that bond with those young players on the field when they're playing, not in practice, not in the film room. It's on the field when they're really playing is when they really develop that strong bond. Or the leadership that the veteran takes over. Or, we need a veteran wide receiver that can see the field with these young guys. When you don't have a veteran guy, the room doesn't know where to go. You could argue since Michael Pittman has been in the league for maybe 3 years now, he's been very solid, and he's a smart kid, good character, that he can be the veteran guy at 24 years old. But honestly, you still need another veteran that's, a little older, like 28 or older even. Go for a D.D. Westbrook, a Keelan Cole, a T.Y. Hilton, a Julio Jones. Now we would love T.Y. Hilton back. But I think T.Y. Hilton is just going to stay on the sideline until somebody gets hurt on the Colts, or another team gets desperate and gives him a good amount of money to go and play for them. Whether it be at the start of the season when someone gets hurt in training camp, someone gets hurt in preseason, or maybe it's mid-season, someone gets hurt and then a team needs a quick fix, and they call up T.Y. Hilton and they give him a deal that he's willing to take, and so on. Now, Julio Jones is another interesting option. Julio Jones used to play with Matt Ryan for years in Atlanta, but Julio has had a hard time staying healthy. It's not that his production has really dropped off. It's more so him having a hard time staying on the field. And sometimes the best ability is your availability. You really want your best guys being out there. Even though Julio Jones might not be the best guy out there, Since he's been hurt so much, we really don't know what he's capable of. So it'd be interesting to see what would go on with that. But then Keelan Cole, D.D. Westbrook, they're like similar players. They're nothing special. They've never been anything really crazy, but they've been solid wide receivers throughout their career. They have been solid number 2s or even really solid number 3s. And they're veterans as well. So if a guy goes down, I think D.D. Westbrook or Keelan Cole are better options than T.Y. Hilton. It's without a doubt T.Y. Hilton has a lot of history with the Colts fans, and just the organization and city in general. But at the end of the day, in the NFL, in the National Football League, we want to win. And I just don't know if T.Y. can provide what we want. And I understand why Chris Ballard has not re-signed him. You get it? You love him. And he's very good in the red zone. He's very clutch at times. But he has grown inconsistent. He has had a hard time staying on the field. But a guy like Keelan Cole or D.D. Westbrook probably won't have that much of an issue. And if you go and watch some games last year, when T.Y. catches a ball, even the year before, when we were playing the Raiders with Phillip Rivers, when he catches the ball and gets a chance to run, he doesn't look very fast. He doesn't look very fast at all, because he's not what he once was. He's not as fast as he once was. So it's something to really take into consideration, the emotional history. It sucks to say that, but from an objective, you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's just not the best choice. It's not the best path to go down. But sign a guy like Keelan Cole, D.D. Westbrook. I would even sign one of those two over Julio Jones, considering Julio Jones has really had a hard time staying healthy. I'd rather pay the money to guys that are going to be healthy, even though if they aren't going to be the greatest wide receivers. I'd rather pay people that are going to actually play. So I thank you guys for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Let me know your thoughts. Does this Indianapolis Colts room really need a veteran wide receiver, or is Reggie Wayne enough? So that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on to miss any future videos. That's all I have for you today. This is JDW signing off.